Hey, I'm wondering for some reason something fairly silly, I'm sure, but I'm wondering about size and specifically apparent size, how size appears to us. So I'm thinking that we think our galaxy is huge and we think the universe is infinite, but I'm also thinking that if I was an ant or if I was a bumblebee or whatever, I would think that the area I'm living in was huge. If I was an ant living in some hill or some little bit of mud on the grass or whatever, I would think that the grass was huge space, a huge area, and it was like unimaginably big. And so the grass around me would seem almost infinite. And the street that I might be on or whatever would seem like the universe entirely. And we couldn't imagine going any further than the end of the road or whatever. So you get where I'm coming from. To the ant, a little patch of ground can seem like the galaxy, can seem incredibly huge. But really, it is a very small bit of ground. So I'm wondering if our view of the galaxy and of the universe is the same thing. Maybe we're incredibly small in the scale of things, and so the stuff we think is huge is actually fairly small. I say actually, I mean that relative to some other creature is actually very small. So we think that our galaxy is huge and we think our universe is infinite. But really, we could be like ants, and what we think is huge, another creature would think is fairly small. So the question is, how do we know how we fit on the scale of things? I mean, how do we know when we're not tiny? Is there some way of knowing our size and how it fits into the scheme of things? Like, can we be sure that we have good size? Or could it be the case that we are tiny, but we think we're big? We think that we're fairly substantial. So it would be good to know if there is a way that we can know if we're big or if we're tiny. So that's on my mind for some reason.